Solid, established, trusted. CDK Global Heavy Equipment is a leading provider of dealership management solutions for heavy equipment dealerships. With complete DMS integration to all areas of your business, you'll have everything you need to run your business better, now and for the long term. Maximize your dealership with CDK.
After being on the road with John Deere for about 14 months and visiting over 120 dealers, I don't know if it was a defining moment, but it was a defining time in my life when I realized that perhaps my real opportunity and abilities would be better suited to being out in the public arena, in the meeting with people and serving customers. I loved agriculture. Our family farm is my great-grandfather was a homesteader, dairy farmer from Holland, down in Pella, Iowa. And so I had this idea that maybe I wanted to be a John Deere dealer because I'd been working for John Deere and I was truly loyal to that brand and I loved the brand, loved the idea of being part of it, but I really thought I wanted to get closer to the dirt, closer to the customer. So the defining moment was when I went in to see my boss and I asked him, how do I do this? And his answer was, well, I'll hook you up with territory manager, and territory manager hooked me up with Barney Wall. And so the defining moment was probably when Barney said, if you'd like to come in and be a junior partner, I'll have you come in and we'll see how it goes. And that was the first major moment. I think we suggested that during the 80s when we had this significant farm crisis and we had just invested in a brand new store and we had this facility that was much larger than what we needed. We had a big bank loan that we wouldn't be able to pay. That, as it turned out, 7 other John Deere dealers around me during that period of time didn't stay in business. So that building was perfect to hire the technicians that I needed to take care of the customers that were going to farm, even though there wasn't going to be a profitable situation. They were still going to farm. So I got the service labor, I got the technicians, and I got the parts business that allowed me to get through that next 3 years. And my banker said, hey, if you pay the interest, I won't call the loan. So that was the defining period in our dealership's life. I think we felt like that the opportunity to be part of a John Deere 20s group and interact with other leading multi-store dealers that were John Deere dealers that were not in similar markets. In other words, we were all separated. When that was put together in Chicago over 20 years ago, I feel like that was a time, an opportunity that has stayed with me up until today, that has driven me to understand better what it is that our business can be and challenged me to be as good as our leader Bob Curry suggested we could be in terms of return on sales, return on assets, and how to run the business. And then being with other multi-store John Deere dealers, friendships and relationships, and the opportunity to grow together was a big deal. So that was the third thing. And then I think the fourth thing was when we made this decision that we were going to go from a 5-store operation to a 9-store operation, and we had to make that decision. And probably spent more for that acquisition than would be justified, but made the decision that we were going to be part of the future. We were going to be a dealer tomorrow, and then that propelled us to the next 7 acquisitions after that. So that was a key decision to say, we're going to do this. We're going to have the courage to do this. We're going to take the profitability that we've got with the organization today and apply some of that to this purchase and blend it and make it happen. And so having the courage and the team to do that and do that well at this point was the other really key to where we are today.